So we're going to move on to our next segment called In Case You Missed It. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the only show in the Let's Talk Football community. We have 5, I believe. 1, 2, 5, maybe 6. Some affiliates, it's up there. We have a lot. Ladies and gentlemen. We have a lot. And it starts on Mondays with Let's Talk Football, Monday night, 6:30. Myself, Janae Struther, and just in case you didn't catch it, here's a little of what you missed.
One of the biggest underdogs in this whole thing, Joey B and the Bengals come back from behind to beat the Kansas City Chiefs 27-24. Woo!
Come on.
Woo!
That's when you thought. That's a cigar. That's when you thought you was going to count the Bengals out. Did they not pull it together, Sean? The second half, did they not just pull it together?
Yo, when it started 21-3, I'm not going to lie. I was sitting here like, well, that's the Chiefs for you. There you go. But, yo, them Bengals, man, never say die, man.
They pushed. That defense started to show up when they needed to show up. Come on, man. Yes. Shout out to Joey B. Man. Oh, man, what a great game, Sean.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But like you said, that D came up big, and it came up at the right time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that's me and my partner, Miss Janae Struther. And this week, actually, Sid, I've talked to you about it. I'm going to have you on the show and maybe a couple other people because it's Super Bowl week, ladies and gentlemen. And we are going to try to give some clips, some highlights, maybe a little trivia on the Super Bowl. I know you're excited about the Steelers clips I got for you, man.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. And so let's go ahead and move on to the Tuesday night show. And Sid, you want to take this one?
Yeah, that one's the roundtable with hosts Delilah and Big Nick. And then I think Anthony jumps in, Big Nate jumps in. They have guests all the time on that one too. That one's a great show. They just kind of talk about what's going on. The name is very suiting for what the show is. It's kind of the roundtable, everybody talking about football, which you can never go wrong with.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And just in case you missed it, here is a clip from that show.
Yeah. It's the end of the show, yay! No, I'm just playing.
And of course, as you know, at the end of the show, one last word. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, thank you for that.
Thank you for that, Anthony.
The assist.
The assist with it. Yo, we do our thing. One last word. We give you one last thing that's on our minds for that week. But like you said, there's also diversity with Delilah. There's also Nick's picks where we talk about, the parlays and a little bit of the gambling and just, recap what games have been going on and what's going on in the NFL. So that's a pretty nice one. It's a pretty nice one. We move on to Wednesday nights with the aforementioned Anthony Handy. It's This Week in SEC, where they dive into everything going on in the Southeastern Conference. Anthony and his co-host Colin P, that's what we're gonna call him, they are diehard Georgia fans, so they are absolutely in heaven right now that they're Georgia Bulldogs after at least 41 years. Finally got over the hump and got that national championship. Shout out to them, man. We'll see what happens, see if they repeat this coming year. But one of my personal favorite shows is also that night, Washington Football Weekly, where we talked about the team name. And I don't know how I feel about it, but here's what we said.
Take command of it. Just take command.
Jason Wright went on a couple of different interviews, and he once again said, he's like, well, there's lyrics in the fight song that we could use. Hail Victory and Fight for Old DC. He goes, we can use that stuff. So they said, are you going to rewrite it? Or would you say you're doing something new? He's like, I think we're rewriting it. So I'm going to tell you this, Sean. I don't care if the name's Commanders.
Yeah.
If I get a chance to sing with my sons of Washington, rah, rah, rah. I just got goosebumps right now. I'm good with Commanders. I don't care. They already came out and changed the hashtag to HTTC.
Yeah.
So some of the things that we as dorky 30-some-year-old fans say, like, I need the fight song, I need the hashtag, I need this stuff. This is going to bring. If we are singing Hail to the Commanders and you change the lyrics I'm good.
Yeah. So obviously we kind of are okay with it. It's not the Redskins.
It'll stick.
It'll stick. It's not the football team. But
Exactly.
I have to be honest. I didn't think we could get a name where we'd be made fun of more than the football team.
It's been rough so far. It's been rough. But hey, it was rough when the football team came out. And then you guys embraced it, and a couple years later, only the Cowboys fans were making fun of you.
Right. and that's the thing. Winning cures all. If we win, if we put a good product on the field, they will not think about it being football team, Commanders, whatever. Like you said, the football team beat Dallas. They swept them 2 in a row. How you like that, Ash? Yo, speaking of Ash, you want to take this next show?
Yeah, absolutely. The best show of the week, the Let's Talk Football Ladies Takeover. It's on Thursdays. It's the hosts are Delilah, Kate, Janae, and my lovely wife, Ash. They go ahead and go over everything that's going on in the NFL. Then they have their own little segments. They do their hot player, who they think is hot physically and on the field. And then they do – just kidding. They do it as just who's on the field. And then they also do their cause of the week, which I think is one of the greatest segments that all of Let's Talk Football does. They highlight a cause that's going on in the NFL by somebody that's in the NFL currently or a previous player. I think I remember last week's was, I think, Dan Marino. I think is what it was. I didn't catch this week's. Who it was
the Dan Marino Foundation, for a couple.
Right, and so they do that all the time. And then they give the ladies have the last say, where ladies always have the last say, so it's perfect fitting. And it's just a great show all the way around. All girls, all women that know the game of football and know what they're talking about. So it's a great one to watch every week.
Absolutely. And speaking of ladies have the final say.
Hey, ladies have the final say. Man, this is a portion where we get to talk about just whatever we feel like talking about, because we feel it's important that whatever we want to get off our chest, just like you ladies, if you guys want to say something, say it. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't say what you want to say, because ladies, we have the final say today. So let's go ahead and do it. Delilah, what is your ladies have the final say?
My final is to not give up and just try your best to persevere through whatever you want to reach, right? Whatever goal, whether it's short goal, long goal, whatever, just perseverance is key. And I know it's hard. Sometimes you want to give up. Sometimes you want to lay down, and and sometimes it's okay to shut down, by the way. I don't mean like literally, but like sometimes you need to you know what I mean? Go into your room and, be in your happy place. And
yeah, buddy. That was lovely, Delilah Crespo. And if you also noticed, they had a guest host yesterday, my darling wife, Miss Catherine Hughes, fiance wife.
I was like, you said wife. That was
yes.
I missed something?
It's on tape, right? It's recorded. Oh my god. So yeah, no, definitely. It's a great show. Like you said, great topics. They hit causes. They hit the games. They talk about everything, and absolutely loved it. Yes, Ash, I think Kat did kill it, but your spot is safe. They missed you and shouted you out a couple times. But shout out to Ash, who had parent-teacher conferences. Yep. I would have liked to see how she talked to them.
She does not sound the same. That's just
Let's go. So we also have Let's Talk Football Sunday. Myself, Nicholas Rosario, the youngest reporter in the game, and actually said, I have to show you. He actually is in his journalism class at school, and he's actually written a couple reports about the Wizards and the NBA, and he goes into detail. Man, it looks really professional, man.
That's awesome.
So I definitely got to show that. He's doing big things. But another member that's on that is also on this next show. Our guy, Big Nate Sports Talk Podcast, which is Tuesdays and Fridays. He will be going on tonight. And as a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, I have a special guest for you right now. Nathan.
Yeah.
What's going on, buddy? What's going on? What you got? What you got planned for tonight?
What's up, fellas? Hope y'all's work week. Hope y'all's day was great. Let's see what's on the market for tonight. Well, there's no football this week, so we're gonna do a season review for the Ravens and the Washington football team. Ravens had our GM had a end of the season press conference, talked about some things I thought was not telling, but I liked where he's going as far as the off season. Let's see, with Major League Baseball, there's really no progress at all with that. College basketball, the Maryland Terrapins, the men lost to Michigan State, but the women beat Michigan State. WNBA free agency, the Wizards beat the Sixers the other night.
Yeah, hey,
by a bucket. With this new league I've been telling people about is Athletes Unlimited. They're in Vegas. It's really, really good. They're in week 2. So yeah, I mean that's really what's on the show for tonight.
Hey, Nathan, somebody, Ash has a question. She said, you should talk about the Mercury.
The WNBA is rigged. Congratulations.
We'll let Nate talk about it on his show, but it's he like the WNBA, the Phoenix Mercury, where me and my wife Ash live, are making moves, and it's been fun to watch.
It's definitely been fun to watch. This is only the first week, so
yeah. I didn't know WNBA teams had super teams, but according to Nathan, they do.
Phoenix does.
Yeah. Now Phoenix.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Yo, what? Tell the guys what time you're going to be on.
10:30.
Okay, perfect.
So
perfect.
10:30 every Tuesday, every Friday. There may be like some difficulties where I may start a little late, but my goal is to start at 10:30. This will be, I got a couple more episodes before I end season 5. I have a new segment on the podcast. It's called Unsung Heroes, African-American Unsung Heroes in Sports, where I highlight a African-American athlete that may not have gotten the same media coverage or recognition by the media. For example, I just touched on the first African-American woman who got drafted by the New Orleans Jazz. Her name was Lucia Harris. She just passed away not too long ago. She did not fulfill her dream to get drafted by the Jazz. So that was the first segment I covered. Tuesday's episode, and tonight's episode, Larry Doty. So
okay. I can't wait to see that, man. Yo, appreciate it, guys. Tune in. Nate, tell everybody your YouTube page, your channel.
Yes, my YouTube channel is One Nathan Snell. Definitely check me out. Great content. You're not going to miss it. I have these wonderful guys, and I'm trying to get some of the ladies on the show. So I'm not going to count them out. So I'm trying to work something out. Trying to be my agent. Try to meet their agents. So definitely.
Yeah. Hey Nate, have your people call my people. All right.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yo, so check my guy out, Nathan, tonight, 10:30. One Nathan. Oh, wait a minute. Katie said anytime. There you go.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So yeah, One Nathan Snell, Big Nate Sports Talk Podcast, Tuesdays and Fridays, 10:30. They come on Tuesdays after the roundtable, and tonight, obviously, you're at work, right?
No, I'm home. I'm
okay.
Currently just prepping for the show.
Gotcha.
So that way it's ahead of time.
Right. Hey, tune in, ladies and gentlemen, because he has good stuff, very detailed, hits so many different sports and topics. It's good stuff. And you'll be up watching, and you'll just be into the conversation and everything. He does great, man. So, hey, appreciate you coming on, Nate.
I appreciate y'all for inviting me on the show. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Peace, buddy.
Peace.
Yeah, buddy. So definitely have that and definitely tune in. But we are coming close to the end of the show, and we're going to finish it the way we finished it